Most folks have some kind of marketing underway. Some people are very proud. I've never done any marketing. That's never really true, but they just don't think of it as I'm not run ads, so I've not done marketing. We work principally B2B. Most B2B companies have tried cold email, hasn't really worked. They may have tried ads on LinkedIn and discovered that's a very expensive place to be. And they may have tried ads on Google, somewhere else as well, and probably some content marketing. There's two ways this goes forward depending on the company. One is the founder has tried a bunch of things and it hasn't really worked. One reason why you want all-bound marketing solved for you is because then the founder can give away that problem. Say, look, I would just like to make money. You take care of how it happens. The other way this moves forward is the founder has 1, 2 people in their marketing team. They're tackling some of the problem. And then usually if they're B2B, relatively small, they'll have a content marketer and they might have someone doing outbound. When you look at those two pieces, this is not a full all-bound campaign. What we usually recommend you do is if those two things are working in some aspect for you, don't disturb them. Let's build something in parallel. It is really important that you have all of the work being delivered around the same central campaign ideas. Because if you have your cold email is off doing something and all the rest of your all-bound marketing is over here doing something else, you're going to lose a lot of efficiency. The person doing cold email is not joined in with the rest of the marketing campaign. You can't have cold email doing one thing and direct DMs doing something else. You can build an all-bound system separate from what's currently in place. For a lot of businesses that are past the earliest stage of growth, you don't want to disturb what's there. You want to build up something over a couple of months that's better. And then you can start to say, this is now scaling. Let's bring resources over to continue execution on this side of things. I would not recommend to somebody, if you have a marketing campaign right now that's working but maybe not scaling, don't throw it aside. Build something new and use that to take you to the next level. When CrowdTamers does all-bound marketing, we do 3 things that few other people or nobody else does. The first thing is we actually have a strategy behind everything, which is surprisingly rare. People will just start firing. I've been doing startup marketing for 20 plus years, and I've been leading marketing teams for 15 of those. We bring in a team that works together in a strategy that we know has worked a number of times before, and we're ready to execute. Every client has their differences, but we're going to be able to bring that expertise to work for somebody. That's 1. 2 is when you are doing outreach, so you're doing your outbound side of things, it can be very, very powerful. I just recently saw this for an event I was at. If you have a AI that is training, researching, and writing specific messages for every single client. This is not a very common thing for agencies to do, but some of them do. We have found, we use a couple different AIs daisy chained together, and our prompts are something like 8,000 or 9,000 words to create outbound messaging for anybody. If you have good research going in on what your product is, what somebody else might need, how to talk to them about it, you will get cold outreach messages that are way more compelling because you can say, hey, I was at your website, I saw these things. This is how you can fix your whatever problem you have. Can I help you with it? Which is way better than you and I both get 100 of these a day. Hey, I run a outsourced dev agency. Here's the 75 languages that we are proficient in. Can I do some work for you? No, you cannot. You're sending out 500 of these a day. Like, I guess someone must be making money with these, but I don't know. So that's the second part is we're using AI to do a level of research and copywriting that would be impossible to do without. So for every single lead they get customized outreach. The third thing is different is most content marketers say, if you start doing content marketing, you'll begin to see the results in 6 months. Just stay with it. Be patient. It'll work. I'm not that patient. When we do organic marketing for our clients, once we're a couple weeks in, we take the best performing organic content and make it into a campaign where we are advertising to put that good organic content in front of your buyer. This is a paid organic campaign. Almost no one does these. Paid organic campaigns are some of my highest performance marketing campaigns right now. I've got a YouTube campaign that's doing something like 100-to-1 return on ad spend. Really, really high performance. When you are putting all the pieces together, you will find places that are very, very high leverage where you're saying, oh, wow, this is performing super, super well because it's part of a complete picture. So you can work with a bunch of agencies who will do Allbound and deliver parts of this. When you work with CrowdTamers, you get strategy, you get customization, and you get promotion of your organic content to make sure that everything that's working in your Allbound campaigns is reinforcing each other.